I wish you many blessings, and I will catch up with you again after the eclipse occurs. Okay, moving on to those of you who chose this amazing, fascinating book, The Art of War by Sun Tzu, whom some say is one individual general or commander in ancient China, and some say it's a collection of writings on energetic principles specifically used in, war, competition, opposition, by a group of people over a longer period of time. Yeah, it's really interesting. I find it very aligned with the tarot. So if you get a chance, it's a small book. If you get a chance to check it out, a translation of it, I encourage you. Okay, so let's see. What are you releasing? What's going on for you as we go into the shadow phase of this eclipse? You might hear some announcements from my neighborhood. I think I recognize that voice. I think that's my neighbor. Oh, got some peanuts. Bags of peanuts are being sold outside. That's cool. Maybe you like peanuts. Maybe you're allergic to peanuts. Maybe you're... Okay, let's focus for you. Art of War. Art of War. People. Sun Tzu. And actually, I just noticed, yeah, the accredited writer's name is Sun. And Sun Tzu. Sun, and it's a solar eclipse, so that's pretty cool. Maybe this is, maybe this eclipse is right off the bat helping you to feel your power and helping you to release feelings of, incompetence and unpreparedness, and to fully embrace being the commander of your own inner army, your own inner force, your energetic force. I've been trying to do that, and it's a beautiful thing. And, this eclipse is happening in Sagittarius as well, so that's a lot of fire energy, and fire energy can be very forward momentum. So if you're born in, if you're a Sagittarius, if your sun is actually in Sagittarius, it's going to be extra intense for you, including if your sun, moon, or rising is in Aries or Leo as well. So yeah, just be aware of that, because you're going to feel, a great impetus to move forward, to make a change, to stand for yourself, but you're also going to feel the restriction as we go into the eclipse of the shadow phase. So as we go into this eclipse, yeah, what else can the Sun Tzu group take advice from? Kind, wise guides, highest selves, and ancestors. Sun Tzu himself or themselves. Okay, I'm going to lay these cards out, and I'm going to draw 3 for you with my eyes closed. Influences, advice, what's being released. Okay, so yes, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So there is a release of mental impatience, and there's a release and a letting go, or a dissolving of the influence of mental impatience and mental momentum, where you're making plans and can sometimes cause anxiety and the desire to control outcomes and the desire to control things which are not under our control. So that influence is being released for you, which is a good thing to be conscious of and to let go of more and more. Oh, and what's coming in place of that? Wow, we have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is in a reversed position. So that's an emotional connection, and you could be releasing an actual relationship. You could be releasing attachment to a relationship, usually a deep soulmate kind of relationship. Or you could be releasing attachment to mentally controlling an important, delicate, and possibly fulfilling spiritual relationship. So that's a good way to be too. Also, there could be a healing. Sometimes the reversed position means that there's a healing occurring in, very important soul relationship. Oh my gosh, and you got this card, just as the Moth group did. This is my significant card. It's showing a depiction of the Chariot card in this deck, but it's not the actual Chariot card. It's the Night Sun Tarot deck identifier. So, and for me, this is very personal, and it's also showing, as it did, I think, for the first group, for the Moth group, it's also showing feeling at ease and in balance between your rational, active, even physical capabilities and your emotional and intuitive self. So being open but clear, being a strong, clear channel for what is arriving and what is flowing through you and what you are releasing from your energy field as we go into the shadow phase of this eclipse. So this is beautiful. A lot of equilibrium and balance is being expressed, and with Sagittarius, because it's the horse's body with the human torso and that amazing flexed arrow about to be shot off into the future, this is a very good position to be in. And instead of this kind of impatient equine energy that we see in the Knight of Cups often, and this need to control, but all of this control and impatience might actually take you off a precipitous cliff, as you can see in this card. So I'm glad to see that in reverse, and I'm glad to see even more balance. And because there's two horses in this card and you have the Two of Cups in reverse, I feel like both parties in this significant relationship could be stabilizing in that way. So if you have a soulmate relationship on your mind, a love partner or an important soulmate in your family or friends group, then I feel that both sides could be stabilizing, whether it's the masculine and feminine, or the electromagnetic, or however basic you want to take it. You understand that this perception of polarity is something that we experience on Earth, and once we start to understand the universal nature of polarity, we can really stabilize ourselves so that we're comfortable in the extremes and in the middle, and really in any kind of energetic environment. And yeah, that's important and beautiful. Congratulations, Sun Tzu, Art of War. They say all is fair in love and war, so I'm going to draw you guys a Loteria Mexicana too, as I did for the first group. So this is a game in Mexico, and I really like reading with these cards. Okay, wow. So for you, we have El Mundo, the world. Not sure if it came out sideways, reversed, or upright, but for me, this is showing, that you're completing a cycle, and that maybe this feeling that you've been doing it all yourself, that you have to be so physically strong and resilient and mentally, and that you've been carrying a lot of weight on your shoulders. It could even be affecting you in a physical way, with tension in your shoulders, or just tired. You're feeling tired, you want to rest and sleep more. But it's really showing me that this is coming to a close for you. And I feel like with that Two of Cups card, you're going to be receiving help from a balanced and equal partnership. So as we go into the eclipse, you're releasing this feeling, you're releasing this sense of responsibility, you're releasing this complaint that you're doing everything on your own. Okay, thank you, Sun Tzu pile. I wish you many blessings as we go into the shadow phase, and I will do another reading as we emerge into the transmuted solar phase in the weeks to come, in the days and weeks to come, that we'll be enjoying the energies, the new energies. So I'll let you know what's in the cards for you in a few days on that. So many blessings.